In an effort to reach underserved communities that have been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19, Montgomery County has opened a new vaccination site at the East County Recreation Center. Located in one of the areas hardest hit with COVID-19 infections and deaths, the center will focus on getting those residents 75 and older vaccinated.
Of the African Americans who've been vaccinated, only 6% are in that 75 plus group, and they represent 12 or 13% of the population. So we're drastically underrepresented.
And getting the vaccines to the people who need it the most, our elderly residents and our black and brown residents. Right here in this district, this is my district, we have so many of the 10 hardest hit zip codes.
And in a show of confidence in getting the vaccine, 101-year-old county resident Harvey Ziegler, a pioneer in civil rights and social activism, rolled up his sleeve to receive his first shot.
Look at these guns, man.
Given to him by Dr. Georges Benjamin, Executive Director of the American Public Health Association.
Well, I mean, he's the exemplar, right? The B101, and that means he's got, great genes, he's been healthy, he's taking care of himself, and yet even he wants to be protected from this terrible disease. And we have a tool to prevent it. Why shouldn't we take the shot?
Mr. Ziegler told us that getting the vaccine is the right thing to do to protect himself and those around him. This county leader, who is also a World War II veteran, says he's ready to return to the daily things in life he misses most.
I'd like to get back to my exercise. I miss that, and going to church. And I keep the faith when I feel like in the future I will accomplish some of these things.
More than 125,000 residents have received one dose of the vaccine, and over 50,000 are now fully vaccinated.
You're vaccinated.
Thank you.
At the county vaccination site at Richard Montgomery High School, folks told us why getting the vaccine is the best medicine for the virus.
The goal is to keep people safe, so if that's what we're doing by getting the vaccine, then I'm okay with that.
I work in a medical office, and so I'm exposed to a lot of patients, and it's to keep me and the patients safe. I have 3 boys in college, but the worst thing to be a parent and give it to your child.
Well, that they don't get the virus. That's the key thing, especially people in my age group. That's could be very severe if you don't take care of yourself and you don't get the virus.
I was pretty skeptical about it in the beginning, and then seeing the first couple of shots. But as I started to look into the news and pay attention to a little bit of the information that was coming out, I just thought it was okay. And my dad told me it was specifically needed, so we had to do it.
Ty brought his parents to get their first shots. He told us family is very important to them and that they miss being able to spend time with their 8 grandchildren.
It's been really tough. They couldn't quite get together. Lunar New Year just happened. We had to stay apart and distance, and that was really tough. So we're hoping that this will be the first step to kind of get back to normality somewhat, where we see each other almost every weekend. It's very important for us to have that social interaction.
And he wasn't the only one who was feeling grateful to the county for making what can be a scary situation for some
All right, how'd that go?
It's already done.
It's already done.
into one that was relatively painless.
You did a good job.
How do you think about how it's going today?
It's really well, and it's a lot of coordinations. So I think it's a very big deal. The county has accomplished this setup.
I'm really impressed at the organization. Everybody's got a role, everybody's socially distanced, masked up, and it just looks really efficient. And I was very impressed with seeing it.
This steady stream of residents are definitely ready to put COVID-19 behind them and get back to some degree of normalcy.
I can't wait. We're big socializers, and I want to socialize.
I just do. I do curbside pickup a lot. I don't think I've been in a store in over a year.
No vacations?
No vacation,
No
yes.
vacations.
And I want to be able to go to Vermont and in the summer?
What don't I miss? Outside is the most important thing. A lot of me and my friends and family, it's just being together again. You know, just to be around our loved ones. That's the most important thing right now.
And he brought me a stuffed animal.
Oh, that's nice.
I want to see my sister out in LA and her family. I just want to hug people. Go out to a restaurant.
All things point to a wonderful summer ahead, but officials do warn until we reach herd immunity, we must continue to do our part and wear masks, wash our hands, and watch your distance. Reporting from Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy.